We've got some new characters confirmed for Dragon Ball FighterZ. We all expected Android 18 to be in there, and she's in. A bit of a surprise to me was Android 16. He seems to be kind of a grappler, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing him in action. And also Android 17, except not. He shows up in these screenshots, but he's not actually a playable character. This screenshot in particular seems to be Android 17 coming in during Android 18 Super. I think he shows up during some combos too, though I'm not actually sure how that works. But I think that pretty much confirms that he will not be a playable character. There's still a chance he'll show up, but I think it'd be really weird at this point. Imagine you're using Android 18 and Android 17 shows up during a combo, and then you use him as an assist, and now all of a sudden there are two Android 17s in the field. I don't think that would work, so it might be a bit of a bummer for some of you guys, but I don't think Android 17 will be a playable character. Yes, I think he deserved more than a simple assist, but I guess they didn't find enough, you know, differences between him and Android 18 to make him a character that feels completely different. But the more interesting announcement was that both Goku and Vegeta Super Saiyan Blue versions are coming to Dragon Ball FighterZ, which means we'll be getting multiple versions of the same character. I might as well throw this entire roster prediction out the window now. We didn't want to believe it, but there were actually some hints that this would happen. When asked about this in an interview by Shonen Games, Hiroki Tomoko responded, "We can't go into detail, all we can say right now is look forward to future announcements," which sure, doesn't really confirm anything, but I think if the answer was no, she wouldn't have any problem just saying it. And we can pretty much confirm that these are not just skins, these are full-fledged characters that will take up a character slot. But let's see what we're looking at here. The translations for these screens come from the always awesome shonengames.com, so props to those guys. First up we have Goku. Now, unlike the Super Saiyan Goku, this doesn't seem to be a character aimed at beginners. Super Saiyan Goku is a good all-around character because Arc Systems knows a lot of casuals are gonna want to pick him up because he's the main character of Dragon Ball, meaning he's gonna be easy to learn. Now, Super Saiyan Blue Goku seems to be a fast character that requires practice. His meteor attack, which I think just means he's level 3 super, is the Kaioken 10 times Kamehameha that he used against Hit for the first time, so fingers crossed for Hit also being in the game. Then we also have Vegeta with some heavy ground and pound attacks. This seems to be the barrage he performs on Goku Black, and he is a very offensive character that puts it all into power, kind of forgetting a little bit about defense, so I'm not really sure how different this Vegeta will be from Super Saiyan Vegeta. His level 3 super is a punch with the power of a final flash, and I don't remember where this is from, so if you guys know in the comments below, be sure to let me know. If you look closely at these screens, you can see that these characters have brand new portraits next to their health bars, and since they have entirely new moves, this pretty much confirms that they're brand new characters. They're not skins that just change their appearance, they are gonna take up a character slot, and I'm a bit bummed out by that. We're getting sort of a limited roster for this game because it's a proper fighting game, and making big rosters like in other Dragon Ball games, it's an unrealistic expectation, simply because these characters take a lot of time to develop. I'm sticking to my prediction, I think we're getting 24 characters total because it's just basic math. They could throw us a curveball, I mean their website layout seems to indicate something along the lines of 17 characters or maybe even 25 if they add another line to the bottom. But I still think 24 is the more educated guess because it's a multiple of 3, this is a 3-on-3 game, and that's how they've been releasing characters so far. The first build had 6 characters, the Gamescom build has 9 characters, the next one will probably have 11. What did I say? Just basic math. And now Goku and Vegeta alone take up 4 slots. Along with the other confirmed characters, there are only 11 slots left, which means the chance of you getting your favorite character in this game has just been drastically reduced. Unless your favorite is one of the characters that's already been confirmed, in that case, congratulations. Anyway, looking at the current roster, what other characters might have multiple versions? Hopefully none, that's my answer, except for Gohan. I'd like to see adult Gohan in there, maybe Cyberman. Though even before this confirmation, they could get away with calling that a different character. And I think they could do the same with Trunks, though I'd prefer just having Gotenks. Hopefully they don't do Kid Gohan. I know some people love that character, I like him too, but given the current number of slots available, I hope it doesn't make it. Piccolo has a bunch of different versions that could potentially show up, but because they look so similar, I don't know if they'll go that far just to give him different moves. If a character has a different moveset but looks kind of the same. I don't think that's enough to justify an entirely new slot. And I don't think they'll have Piccolo with a cape. His current version takes off the cape at the beginning of the fight. And whenever he got serious, he always took it off in the anime, so I don't think they'll have a version with a cape. Besides, I can see the cape covering too much of the screen just because of how big it is. And then, of course, we have a bunch of other versions of Goku and Vegeta. There's Kid Goku from original Dragon Ball, maybe with a power pole. There's Kid Goku from Dragon Ball GT turning into Super Saiyan 4. And I think those two are the only realistic options right now. I don't think we'll see a full-fledged Super Saiyan 3 fighting all the time. I don't think we'll see just regular Goku, base Goku with Kaioken. Those are like very small specific changes that I don't think they'll go into. And then on Vegeta's side, we have Super Vegeta, which was kinda useless, so I don't think he'll make it, but Majin Vegeta might. At this point, I don't know. Majin Vegeta is one of my all-time favorite characters. He's my favorite Vegeta. But even I wouldn't want a third Vegeta in this game. I would swap Majin Vegeta for any of the other two that have currently been confirmed, but since that's not happening, I don't want him to make it. 3 Vegetas is too much. But if all these characters make it in, just like that, we have 8 extra characters, leaving only 3 slots open. Now, obviously, there aren't gonna be this many duplicates, but you get my point. Duplicates take up spots, and I'm kinda bummed. But I'm also happy for Android 16. I didn't expect to see him, and he looks kinda cool. That's all I have for you guys today. Sorry if I was a bit slow on these news. I was on vacation until just now, and just came back, and now I'm actually flying to Gamescom. It's a very busy time. The lesson here is don't take vacations, ever. For more Dragon Ball FighterZ, here's everything we know about assist characters and how to use them. For something else, so you can click right here. And as always, thank you very much for watching. My name's Goku, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!